Have you guys ever wanted to know how to astral travel? Stay tuned. I have a few ways for you to try. Hi, I'm Susan. I help other women through their spiritual awakening. I was born clairvoyant, and it took me decades to accept that and understand that. So now that's what I do. I had a great near-death experience in 2017, and it kind of clarified my journey. So for anyone else who's experienced something similar, welcome. Or if you're just a spiritual seeker, welcome. This really is your corner of the internet. But let's start off with the first way to astral travel. This is actually what my guides told me to do during my near-death experience in 2017. So as I was crawling up the stairs to bed, I knew I was going to die that night. And my right hand and my right foot were paralyzed, and I was done. I was just so excited to die. My kids were safely with their dads. And finally, my friends left. But my guides on the stairs interjected and said, no, you have one last chance. You've got to get out of your body tonight and get help. And I literally said to them out loud, but I've never done that on command. I've been astral traveling since I was a kid, but I've never done it intentionally, like I'm going to do this now. It's always just happened. And they told me exactly what to do. So they said, get into bed and lay right along the edge. And when you're in that hypnagogic state, which is half in sleep and half out of sleep, when you're right at the tipping point, roll your astral body off the bed. And that's exactly what I did. With one caveat that I want to say, I've actually never been able to repeat that experiment since. I've tried to do it probably about 8 different times because I wanted to go back to bathe in that God energy. And I have not been able to do it. I don't know if I was lacking the desperation. Who knows? It's one of those mysteries. I'm sure my higher self is laughing at me. Another way I've astral traveled is this. Again, when you're falling asleep or when you're coming to, when you're waking up, if you imagine, let's say your closest, most comfortable or favorite guide, your favorite archangel, your favorite ascended master, your favorite deceased relative, some spiritual being that you have an easy connection with. Imagine that being right there, hovering over top of you and reaching down for your hand. And then you imagine yourself astrally reaching up to take that being's hand and allow yourself to be pulled up and out. I've also done that. And the third technique is something which I have never personally done, but I did learn. And that is, again, when you are falling asleep or waking up, imagine yourself, astrally speaking, like a gym rope, pulling up on a gym rope, pulling up and out of your physical body and freeing your astral body. So those are 3 different techniques. I can personally attest to 2 of them. The third sounds totally sensible, but like I've said, I've been able to clairvoyantly see timelines in the future intentionally. I've been able to do everything intentionally except repeating this particular astral travel. So I'm not really sure why. And if you guys have any experience with this, I would love to hear it. If you have any thoughts or if you have any experience, please do. Please share in the comments, because it's one of my long-standing mysteries. I keep a journal of everything I experience and see and all of that. And at the top, I have running questions that have gone unanswered. And one of them is how to repeat this particular process and merge again and bathe again and be steeped again in that God energy. So any thoughts would be much appreciated. I really mean that. I'm hoping somebody else will have something to add to the convo. I love you guys. I hope you're well. Give this a try. Remember, you want to be half in, half out of sleep. That is really the target. And to me, one of the primary pieces of how and why this works. So have fun exploring, and we'll talk soon. Bye.